We regret to inform you that our regularly scheduled program will not be seen. Instead, we bring you the following special presentation. Please stand by.
Blippity blip 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 blippity blip blip blip
Yoda Hoda Whoa Whoa Whoa. That was the Space Buggy with their track Are We Reaching? Before that, Multibird. Blippity bloop bloop. Blippity bloop bloop. And before that was a short film from Eryn Wilson called FISHLEGS. The band credit was in the credits there, but I don't remember. Coming up, Boogarins with their track Infinu. This is what Broken Machines films. Enjoy.
Existem mais de 1000 complicações que juntas se transformam em direções e no final já são quase milhões. Eu quero o infinito, eu quero o infinito. Eu quero o infinito, não tudo, mas todo ele em frações, para que eu possa ser as emoções de corpo e alma e sem limitações.
Would you like some arms?
Yes, I would.
Lovely, they're handcrafted.
Well armed.
I must go.
not attempt to adjust your electronic device. There is nothing wrong with the signal.
Don't forget to tune in to Joker TV all weekends with interviews with vocals from the band, people with the stuff, the dude that gets my weed because he's the best. Interviews with everybody, man. We're going to be shooting the shits and talking shits. Shits and giggles, shits and shingles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, baby, you want a pop sickle? Reach down in there, you little fat ass.
Tastes like
Cotton candy. Yeah. Don't forget to bring a towel. Hell yeah, give us a little ditty.
I'm going to roast your mom.
Oh my God, my mom. She's going to get roasted.
Your mom is the worst. She slept with all your boyfriends first. She cheated on your dad on their wedding day. Now he still drinks the pain away. Your mom is the worst. She slept with all your girlfriends first. She can make the meanest Karen cry. She forgets your name when she is high, which is most of the time. Your mom is the worst.
She stole my weed. Damn it.
Your mom is so ugly, you know what they say. If she were a dog, she would be a Shar-Pei. All wrinkled and saggy, nearly hairless to boot. And unlike a dog, nobody thinks that she's cute. Your mom is the worst. Yeah, she's really the worst. But that doesn't stop her from walking the streets, trying to sell herself to every man she meets. But she doesn't make money, no, her prospects are dim. Men won't pay her for sex, so she has to pay them. Your mom is the worst. Yeah, she's really the worst. Your mom is a prostitute, and that's pretty bad. Even worse, I hate to say it, so is your dad. Saw him out behind the liquor store. He was holding a sign. It said, BJ's for $10 or a bottle of wine. Your dad is the worst. Yeah, he's really the worst. Your mom's not a smart one, no, she's dumber than the norm. She thinks the Big Bang Theory is the title of a porn. She's never read a book, but she'll read on WebMD. when she's looking up the symptoms of her latest STD. Your mom is the worst. Yeah, she's really the worst. And your dad is the worst. So you're probably the worst. No offense.
You're sitting at home, you're all alone. You're trying to find out what to watch on your phone. It's Nate Ball's Little Funny Bone. Yeah.
Is that Michael J. Fox? Teen Wolf? Michael J. Fox? Michael J. Fox?
Yes. Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. Michael
J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox.
Honestly, Michael J. Fox.
So Michael J. Fox of Teen Wolf, and he was Marty McFly, and that Michael J. Fox was in.
Oh, Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox.
Michael J. Fox. No, Michael J. Fox.
Classic City Creeps.
City creeping, napping, clapping, creeping. I am nothing, you are nothing. We are literally just a bunch of bells and shit. We are dark as hell. Nothing to be stopped but creeping,
And we're back.
Tis us.
Nice.
See how cool my shirt looks in there?
Oh yeah, that looks pretty
It's cool
neato.
shit.
I like the white and the black and the black and white.
It looks like I'm wearing an away jersey and a home jersey.
Oh shit! Which team are you playing for?
I plays for all the teams. I'm all-time quarterback.
I always get the ball.
Yeah.
That's how I play with my friends.
The threshold for our joy is very limited.
I mean, my joy, I'm looking for it.
Yeah, it's I'm over joy right now.
Joy really broke your heart.
Yeah, I'm over joy from the movie Inside Out, actually.
Oh yeah,
wasn't that the
shout out Amy Poehler?
Amy Poehler. Poehler, I barely even know her.
Shit, I think Michael J. Fox might have been in that movie.
Yeah, Michael J. Fox was in there. He's a little shaky though. Not the best. Not the best performance. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started with one of our favorite segments: 30 seconds of stand-up.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Stand up. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. I find that I will like pretty much anything on Instagram. It's so easy for me to like things. I just like them, you know, like right away. Like today I saw this video. It was a guy just holding a big rabbit. It's like a human-sized rabbit. He was holding this rabbit, and I was just like, I like that. I didn't look at the caption. I didn't even listen to what he was saying in the video. He could have been saying anything. He could have been like, hey, I'm about to have sex with this rabbit. If I get 10K likes, I'll do it raw dog.
I've got dreams. I got a lot of dreams. I want to learn. I want to learn how to play guitar, but I don't want to do heroin. So I'm really skeptical about that one. I said that one backwards. I want to do heroin. I just don't want to learn to play guitar. I also want to learn to play the piano, but I'm afraid I'll go blind. That seems to be a common thread with those people. I like to think people are teaching somebody to play piano and they're blind. They're like, just hit the black keys. I don't know what black is, okay? Thank you.
Those colorblind pianists.
That's true.
They don't see race.
Makes me Stevie wonder what's going on. I don't know why. I guess like I like your joke about the rabbit. It was a really big rabbit, huh?
It's like, yeah, like as big as a 5-year-old at least.
So like the rabbit from that movie Donnie Darko.
I've not seen that movie. I know Jake Gyllenhaal's in it.
And Patrick Swayze performance in there.
Damn.
It's worth checking out, especially if you like human-sized rabbits.
Wow.
Well, I guess from here we'll go ahead and start our rambling.
Rambly gamble, amby, amby, samby, lamble, ambulance.
Let's see. What does the wheel have for us today?
Oh, right away, reality TV. You know, the thing about reality TV is it's not real at all.
That's right.
You're filming them.
That's barely TV. I like reality TV. They're like, hey, you know how like TV shows are like people work really hard and write stuff for them, and they like really produce a bunch of stuff. Let's just cut all that shit out and
let's just stick a camera and we'll just act like we're enemies, but sometimes we'll act like we're friends.
Yeah, which brings us back to another episode of Classic City Creeps. Everybody, we're pretty much describing us.
Reality.
Welcome
to it.
We also got headphones.
Headphones. What do you think about headphones, Levi?
I like a headphone. I mean, it's kind of stupid they call them headphones because that's the only that's where you use your phone anyway. You put it by your head. I mean, shouldn't they call them like earphones or something? Wouldn't that make more sense?
I think they do call them earphones.
Earbuds.
I
call mine earbuds because I like those movies a lot.
Yeah, you get sponsored by Golden Retrievers. They love to, listen to some Bjork.
They do. They love it. They're not big when I listen to the Cats soundtrack. Hey-o. Dog versus cat.
Shout out to Cats. Shout out to Lanny Farmer.
Shout out
having
Lanny,
sex with cats.
fucking those cats out there doing the Lord's work, they call it.
I don't really see, people have headphones. They got like the full headphone thing, like Beats by Dre situation.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I put those on, I get like overheated. I feel like I'm about to bleed from my ears.
Got hot ears.
My ears are just popping.
They're hot.
They're listening. I'm a good listener. Apparently,
yeah. I don't really fuck with headphones that go over my ears because it feels like somebody's just right behind me holding my head. It feels like that's how like if I got my head cut off, they would hold me like that, and I'm like really paranoid about it.
So you feel like you're decapitated every time you're listening to something.
Yeah, basically. Especially when I'm listening to like death metal or something where they're talking about cutting people's heads off. I'm like, no, I'm next.
Yeah. My best friend in high school was into death metal. One time he put on a concert in my basement where he was like had like blood capsules and he like bit into them and it was just like
fuck yeah, dude.
Real gothic.
Hell yeah. I like life metal. That's what I like.
Yeah.
That's when we just sing about Christ.
That's just that's just a bunch of kids in a park sitting around
just having a gay old time.
Yeah.
You choose the gay definition you want to use there because they all work. We were out there holding each other's penises, that whole thing.
That's life.
That's life on the prairie for sure. That's life metal for you. Yeah. Do you know that chickens die when they have sex?
They die?
Yeah.
I've not seen that happen.
The one I fucked did.
Nice one.
Hell yeah. Praise
Shout out to killing chickens for the show.
Yeah.
for the bit.
Rise, chicken. Well, I guess if we're going to go back to the city and chill out for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired of the city, though.
Kind of tired of it?
I think we got to get out of here.
Yeah. Where are you thinking? Where do you want to go?
Thinking we should go...
the galaxy?
Space.
Okay, I've heard of it. I've heard tale.
Elon Musk is there.
Yeah, he has that rocket or whatever. There's something to be said about when you're that rich that you can launch shit into space just not even knowing if you'll ever see it again.
No, it's just like, I don't give a shit.
It's like, fuck it. You have it now, aliens. Fuck you. Dicks in space.
All right, here we go then.
Let's go fuck some chickens.
Let's go. We made it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a flying saucer or an egg? Over easy. I can't
It's
tell.
over easy.
Yeah.
And it's fast. It's cooking real fast. We got to turn that heat down.
Just as greasy and just as easy. Praise God. Well, you got any grievances that you want to air this week, Miles?
I was thinking about it today, and I think I'm sick of Dane playing the theme song.
Shout out to Dane.
As soon as I want to fucking talk.
Shouts out.
No, I think my mom just texts me too much. That's what's on my mind. She texts me approximately too much. I think she could text me about 90% less than she does. I'm happy with like a couple times a week, but it's every day. And I think I'm tired of being added to group chats without my consent. I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for 12 new notifications because you saw a new movie. I don't give a shit, Mom.
Your mom
Fuck you,
texts me
Mom.
a lot too, buddy. She texts me all the time.
Oh, you got it.
Got him.
I just gave you that one. I said,
Got
here's I pitched like this. I did the softball like toss. I remember my dad played in a softball league when I was a kid. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That's a very misleading name for that because those balls are not soft at all.
Oh no, they get harder over time.
Those things are rough. Which brings me to my grievance. I go to a gym in Athens called the YMCA because I'm a warrior for Christ. And whenever I'm there, I think it's the worst gym possible, because one thing that pissed me off today is I was about to get in the steam room, which is the whole reason why I go there is the steam room, and they have a sign up that says, our washing machine is broken, please only use 2 towels per trip, sorry for any inconvenience. And that would be fine, but that's been there since I started going 3 years ago. So either you're lying to me or you guys just have the shittiest maintenance team that ever existed. And so, like, I always take like 4 towels. That's how I do it. I mean, there's a few reasons. First of all, the towels are small. They're not big towels. I'm a bigger guy. I got to cover up my dick and balls. You know? I don't want people seeing that because they're not subscribed to my OnlyFans. And then the other thing is the towels are like see-through. Even the ones that don't have holes are see-through. Like, you can hold it to the light and you can make out a book if you wanted to. And so I'm like, I want to take all the towels I goddamn want until you get off your ass and fix your washing machine, because I know this is a Christian establishment. You can't be lying to us out here like this. That's not right. It's not what the Lord wants.
Right, the Lord has spoken, and he says, fix your washing machine.
That's right. Fix it. Or just get new towels. If you get better towels, I'll use one.
Or just get more steam room.
Yeah, everybody gets their own steam room. Sounds steamy to me.
I think we've come to a pretty good conclusion there.
I'm no longer ticked off. I'm just happy now thinking about all this steam room.
I'm hopeful about the future for the YMCA, the Young Men's Christian asshole.
Yeah. Yeah. Young male Christian asshole. That's what it stands for. And they're all about it over there. They love it. They're all for it.
Yeah.
They call it the locker room's what they call it. Well,
I feel pretty grieved out.
I'm pretty grieved out. I think I see my house down there. I think we should just hop on down.
Yeah.
We made it back.
Got it all out.
Looks almost just like I remember.
Yeah, just we're a little higher than we usually are.
Yeah, but
can't even see toppers.
Yeah, that's my fault though somehow, because I was doing all that praying about us getting high earlier.
I think it's good because we can see more of your white jersey.
That's right. I like this jersey because it combines, it's a movie, so it's not even a real player, but still people will come up to me and they'll be like, hey, what team is that? Is that the Raiders? And I go, no, friend. This is from a motion picture. I'm the kind of football guy who also likes movies, so I just kind of wrap it all up in one outfit. Praise God.
Raider? I hardly know her.
You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. I think that brings us to a very special part of our episode.
I'm excited about this one today.
We talk about one of our favorite people actually getting ready to go to an album release party for this young lady. Very funny comic of the week.
Miss Nancy Hodges. She's in the house. She's inspirationally looking to the side.
She is. I mean, I don't know what you expect to see over there except for more alley.
There's a lot of scum over there. That's the Levi side, so.
Yeah, it's scummy over here.
We don't shitty.
Yeah, we don't clean up often. We don't clean up very well, and we don't like to clean at all, so we're pretty scummy. Hey, Nancy, how you doing?
I'm really excited about this album coming out, and I'm really excited to be on the show. I love you guys.
Wait, you're a comedian and a musician, Nancy?
I kind of do a little bit of everything. I'm pretty good. I'm a pretty good dancer too.
Boy, howdy, hot dog.
Sure.
They call that a triple threat. And those are rare, because you're used to seeing creeps like us that barely do this well. Present company excluded.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that phrase means. I just like to throw it out
present
there.
Company, we're present and we're company, and we're definitely excluded. That's why we do the show.
Yeah, I mean, they say 3 is company, and there's 3 of us right now.
So, yeah, we don't need anybody.
Yeah, so we're all
except for
good.
Nancy.
Yeah, we all love Nancy. This is going to be a sad one when she inevitably disappears down the alley, but I know you got to go.
Oh, shit, Nancy.
Love you to death, Nancy.
Yeah, I like that when we reach out for Nancy, we reach for each other, because we're all just Nancy.
Yeah.
In the bottom of our hearts. And, she's,
bye,
okay,
Nancy.
she no longer can hear us.
I can't see her now.
Oh, no.
Nancy Hodges, she hiding behind some hedges over there, you know what I mean?
Man,
between the hedges. Well,
I'm a little too high just for this.
I've got Hodges lymphoma. Is that a thing?
Nancy Hodges lymphoma. Yeah. That's what it's called.
Well, you want to meander back to our city that we love?
Yeah, we're back.
That was quick. That alley's pretty close by Toppers and Jittery Joe's. If you guys ever want to come hang out,
just find us. We're usually, just chewing on some Ritz crackers back there.
I like a soda cracker because I'm a fancy boy. Pretty good stuff. Love it to death.
Dip it in some sunflower butter like a creep.
Yeah, and y'all creep it real out there. We love y'all to death. Y'all take care.
Oh yeah. Keeping the love strong.
Creeping, clapping, clapping, creeping. I am nothing. You are nothing. Creeping, creep, 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 creep.
What's up, everybody? Owen Hunt here. I put together this thing called the Athens Comedy Calendar. AthensComedy.com has a list of all the shows that are going on in the community. There's something happening pretty much every single night of the week. There's open mics, there's stand-up, there's improv, there's sketch. It's getting really, really fun out there. And then there's also tickets available at the bottom of the page for official Athens comedy events. Go to this view calendar button. From there, you can scroll down and look a little bit more in depth about each one of the shows. Use the feature at the top where you can go to the monthly view. You can actually see how many things are going on. It's a tremendous amount, and there's actually more being added every single day. Come out, support Athens comedy, come do an open mic. We have those Sundays and Mondays. Come try some stuff out, come hang out with us, come say hi, and we'll see you guys out there.
Watch Joker Joker TV. You won't catch VD. You can trust me. You will be happy. It's very, very easy.
Civilization of extraterrestrials. Millions of people around the world visited in the past.
That track was from a band called 9 O'Clock Nasty, and they're from the island of the UK, somewhere, I don't know where. Song was called Crowland. Look them up, you know how it goes. And this next band is from here in Athens, Georgia. This video is done by Idol Films. Here's Nihilistic Cheerleader. That was so good from Nihilistic Cheerleader. Now we're just going to take it off into experimental waves. Just let yourself relax, sit back, and enjoy the ride.
Something that happens to everyone who calls the Psychic Friends Network, but me. For some reason, I don't know what this is. It's a love story with a very happy ending. Watch this.
Porn, $1. How hard it is to escape the constant clamoring of insect pornography commercials. Yet, to those who see through different eyes, the world is not what it appears to those less attentive. To some few discerning ones, even God's tiniest creatures can be seen to indulge ceaselessly in mindless microcosmic reiterations of man's eternal battles and his passions. Between viruses, bacteria, and our own immune systems, as above, so below, and some see below the belt of the allowable, deep beneath the underclothing of the forbidden. Some see into the micro-conspiracy behind the macro-conspiracy. And some like what they see. But just as in our so-called human world, the winner takes all. For only the winner's genes are passed on to future generations. Yes, the conspiracy rules in the unknown world too. Now maintained in artificial wombs, aided by technology only guessed at by Earth science, what might have remained the errant seed of harmless bug porn enthusiasm grows instead into the all-too-familiar larval stage, then to a pupa, and finally into a perfect clone simulacrum of your child, your neighbor, your boss, your spouse, all those people shopping at the mall. From the tiniest, most seemingly harmless conspiracy, to bigger conspiracies, to the final conspiracy. Dobbs Co., bringing slack to the slackless and life to the lifeless.
back with Bad Slab Dub and another Noisette production called Sonar City. Are you hearing me out there? We're going to go across the pond again. Stay tuned.
Hello, JOKERJOKERtv. This is Sean Robert saying you're the best in the world. Watch now.
Considering that plants live in the heat of Africa, it's quite amazing how used they are to our
You must understand the meaning of any facts you wish to remember.
Don't trust your memory.
This is not normal.
This is not normal.
This is not normal.
There's never been anything like this before.
Hold on. I do know that this is not normal.
Is this?
Is not.
This is not normal. I want you to know it's not normal. That's not normal.
I'm a dog.
Now, in case you didn't notice, no memory whatsoever.
No, he's just a visitor. He's exchanging ideas.
This is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal. And nobody else's children do this.
This is not normal. By the way, this is not
Isn't normal.
We have a tendency sometimes to think it's normal.
No.
It's not normal. It's not normal.
You turned it off, and everything you were doing was gone.
This is not normal. This is not normal.
As if this is normal. This is not normal.
Dogs bark with the voices of children, pretending to be dogs. And that's normal.
Naturally, you cannot forget what has happened to you.
So, don't trust your memory.
Well, this is the weatherman, and I think you're watching Joker TV. I hope that's good enough for you people. Joker TV. Come on.
I forgot my headphones. Hold on. Can't hear. Okay, so you know what? First things first, we got to do the little homage to the great old Papa Rogers. So we got to change our shoes. I hope you guys have figured this out by now, because you have to go to JOKERJOKERtv. You get this awesome box that has our logo on it. It's upside down right now. I hope that's okay. None of us can read anyway. All right, and so then we're gonna change our shoes real quick. So give me a second. Shoes! Oh my God! Okay. Now that we've changed our shoes, I'm gonna look at my notes because I never remember what I write down. Oh yeah. So the last time I was here, it was my clown takeover. That was really exciting. I actually had a real clown on the show instead of just like my studio buddies forcibly painted as clowns. One of them, I don't know if you recognize, but this is him undercover at, away from his other persona of Shaggy Two Dope. You saw him in the first host, so if you remember, then you know. If you know, you know. But we had Carapace last on this year's clown takeover. They had even like came over later on and kidnapped Professor Reginald to go do a drag show. I did not get any videos, but I did get photos, and he has been safely returned home. You gonna? Yay! There he is. See, I told you. See, we proved it. He is not a hostage anymore. Ransom note has been returned to sender.
Growing up on the corner of Clark and Fisher Street, New Hampshire, 603. Punk rock records and skateboarding. I remember driving my first car with the epitaph sticker on the back bumper, headed out of town with my best friends. The years go by. When did we all start living for the weekend? Back in town for just a few nights, and every time I find myself taking the long way home, 'cause I'm feeling like a drive. The streetlights coming on, but the sun is still in my eye. Radio off so loud, I got a goddamn thing on my mind. Driving through this old town is like going back in time. And at last glance I packed up all my shit, bass and amp in the back of my Ford Focus, southbound 843. Charleston still lives inside of me. Months later I find myself moving a couple 100 miles to ATL. After a few good years the soundtrack turns down. Directions lead me back home somehow. The years go by. When did we all start living for the weekend? Back in town for just a few nights, and every time I find myself taking the long way home, 'cause I'm feeling like a drive. The streetlights coming on, but the sun is still in my eye. Radio off so loud, I got a goddamn thing on my mind. Driving through this old town is like going back in time. If I ever lose my way, I just enjoy the ride. When everybody's running, I've been jonesing for some time.
that was Politesse with their track Vermilion Pleasure Nights. And before that was a track from Force Ghost called Microplastics. And before that, there was a track from Phantom Dan called, what was it, The Long Way Home. And that'll just about do it for the show tonight. But before we end, I want to shout out to a longtime listener and contributor to the show, our boy John Lester. He's got a new album that he's dropping, or maybe it's a 7-inch, I'm not sure. Maybe we should get him to come on the show. But it looks like this. John Lester's Distaster, New Normal. Check him out on Instagram as The Real John Lester. And, pick up one of these rare records. Also want to shout out to Donnie Knoxville. He's also got some new songs on his Bandcamp. And we'll have some videos from him next week. And thanks everybody for joining. We'll catch you next time. See you at the show.
Joker Joker TV, produced in Athens, Georgia, is a weekly live stream show that airs every Thursday night at 6:30. The program features all types of submissions from independent and underground artists, including music videos, short film, video skits, interviews with artists, live performances, and more. Artists of all types are encouraged to submit videos or to contact us with ideas for collaboration.
Is it just me, or is this guy maybe just a little bit of wackadoo in the braino?
I can do everything.
I just want to break things. But what?
Look, she's in a box and she is very cute.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to view past episodes and be notified of future live streams. Merchandise and more information for artists is available on our website. We thank you.
Words that have no human sound. Words that have no human sound.
One day you'll tell me that's right. And you know how I should see.
Tune in to Joker Joker TV Thursday nights at 6:30 p.m. JokerJokertv.com.